Hello back everyone, this is Sarmad and welcome to lesson 15 of Learn Kurdish with Sarmad Kinany. As you might notice, it has been a while since the previous lesson, lesson 14. I think it has been 7 months or so. Anyways, if you've been following along these video lessons with me, I hope that by now you have learned a good deal about Kurdish language, vocabulary, and its grammar during these several months. Lesson 15 will be about basically about directions, but we'll focus only on 3 words or 3 vocabulary: here, there, and everywhere. In Kurdish, era, ave, hamushwene. Era, ave, hamushwene. You should know that this video lesson is not designed to make you a skilled navigator of Kurdish vocabulary in terms of locations and directions. I have designed this video to focus only on a few basic vocabulary that will teach you how to construct or build your own sentences and phrases, which I believe is a better skill in the study of Kurdish language or any other language. So we're going to start with the first one again. Era, here, era, here, away, there, away, there. And an example for each of them. The first one, era Kurdistana. Here is Kurdistan. Be careful, this E right here is the is right here. And in Kurdish, the verb to be is usually linked to the word itself, and it appears as one word, but when translated to English, it should be 2 words. In the second example, amavet brom bo ave. Amavet brom bo ave. I want to go there. In Kurdish, you would say I want to go to there. So this bo is actually to. So I want to go to there, literally. About the second example, with the usage of to want, I want here. I would recommend you to go back to lesson 4 if you've been following along this sequence of lessons. In lesson 4, we will talk more. We have talked more in detail about the usage of this verb and also the verb that usually follows it. In this case, it is brom, which is to go, but it is in subjunctive in the Kurdish, or it appears to be so. Go back to lesson 4 to learn more about it if you've forgotten it, or if you're starting from this lesson for some reason. Here we have Leer, Leer. Again, the E with the hat is E, and the E without the hat is A, so it is like a short A. So Leer. In here, Lewe. In there. Be careful here. The second E is has the hat on it. Lewe. And Leer or Lewe come from Leer and Awe. Lewe come from the first one. Leer comes from la, in, era, here, as we shown it here and there. Ero Awe. Era, and both of them Leer, which is in here, and la plus Awe, Lewe, in there, in there, in there, in there. You'd seen the examples in a couple of seconds that in English, in there, or let's say lewe, is actually translated not always, but most of the time in as also there. That will be clear in the next slide, I think. So let's see the next slide. Yeah, so look at the first one. Tia is a name. So that's actually my niece. So Tia Leer, she was actually here a couple minutes ago. Tia Leer, Tia is here. Tia Leer, so literally you are saying Tia is in here. And the second example, which is also for this one, Leer. So I've given two examples for each of them. Kçakan Leeren. Kçakan is the girl, so it is plural. And Kçakan Leeren, the girls are here. Literally, the girls are in here. Examples for lewe, in there, lewe. Two examples for that. Kelewe, who is there? Again, literally, in Kurdish we're saying who is in there. Kelewe, who's there? And the second example for lewe is Hamu خوێندکارەکان لەوێن. All the students are there. خوێندکارەکان is the students. Again, an is the plural. هەموو خوێندکارەکان لەوێن. All the students are there. Again, we're saying all the students are in there in Kurdish. Second, or the third word is everywhere. In Kurdish, it would appear as, or it is actually two words, hamu shönek. And one example for that, I want you to learn the sentence structure. You can forget this one and replace it with any other thing, but what is important is how you construct the sentence. لهمو شوێنێک باش و خراپ هەیە. There's good and evil everywhere. Literally we're saying in everywhere there is. You can also say لهمو شوێنێک باشە و خراپ هەیە, so for good and evil. Some people might say باشە and خراپە instead of باشە and خراپ. They are basically the same thing. This should help you how to get around directions and use your own vocabulary that I expect you to have learned in these months, and put it in these sentence structures and make your own sentences out of them. This is the end of lesson 15. Thank you for watching and listening, and I hope to see you, or you see my videos again in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.